Look at the height advantage for Rory McDonald, but look at the reach. Exactly the same. That's a huge factor in this fight.
31 wins by finish, all by strikes for Paul Semtex Daly.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spike Sports presents Bellator MMA from London, England. The time has come for the main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Sanctioned by Mohegan Tribe, Department of Athletic Regulation. Chairman is Kevin Brown. At Cageside, Director Mike Mazzulli. Tonight's main event brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. It's Miller time. And now, first introducing the blue corner. At 6 foot, weighing in 170.1 pounds, in his much-anticipated debut inside the Bellator cage, he stands with 18 professional victories, 4 defeats. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting Rory the Red King McDonald. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 5'9", weighing in 170.8 pounds. The veteran professional tonight returns home to England with 39 professional victories, 14 defeats, and 2 draws. Hailing from Nottingham, England, introducing Paul Semtex Daly. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge, Big John McCarthy,
who famously refereed the Robbie Lawler fight 2 years ago.
Gentlemen, we got over the rules. We're not going to let you protect yourself at all times. Don't obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard and fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck to both of you.
When you listen to the instructions with your hands up, you are ready to go.
This is a moment in this sport right now.
That's a statement.
Overhand right, followed by the level change. And remember, Paul Daly got hurt early in the Douglas Lima fight and never truly recovered.
He's working on his takedown defense with Kenny Johnson. He wrestled at Iowa. You can't fight the takedown of the Red King for long enough. Toes caught in his shorts. He's able to get it out. This is where Rory McDonald wanted this fight. On the ground, that's where he has a clear advantage. I don't care who you are, how good your kickboxing is, but Paul Daly, you're rolling the dice.
Rory McDonald gets it, and gets it very early in the round.
Rory McDonald does not play that dice.
Even the losses, and Rory McDonald 18-4, so many of those fights coming at the highest level. Even the losses, the 2 knockout losses, Robbie Lawler and Carlos Condit, he was winning those fights. The Carlos Condit loss came with 7 seconds left. That fight got stopped. A fight he would have won had it gone to the cards. I don't think there's any question that the Rory McDonald we saw with Stephen Thompson last year was not Rory McDonald.
Didn't fight with a lot of confidence in that fight. Looking confident so far tonight. Have to wonder, what does Paul Semtex Daly have from this position? What's his strategy? Trying to scramble and stand up. It's hard to catch Rory McDonald from your back. Already in half guard.
Fight IQ of Rory McDonald. From the time he was, I mean, this is how he separated. It's hard physically to separate yourself from the other 12 and 13-year-olds, but he could think the game so quickly. That's why he was the first of this generation. That's why he was the first of his kind.
Grew up watching the sport, trained in MMA, didn't come from a particular sports background, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, and make the transition to MMA. MMA was his sport.
Royce Gracie who is here tonight, was basically the first to land on the moon. Rory McDonald was riding the space shuttle. Guys were going back and forth. They were already there. It was next level.
Took a risk. He's giving up his back here.
How many chances are you going to get like that?
Yep. But that's the problem, is you commit to trying to explode your feet, you can give up bad positioning. You stay square, you're not going to get up, and your guard won't get past. Make no mistake, Rory McDonald has an excellent pass. Full mount.
There it is.
Couldn't hold it.
Had it for a split second. Paul Daly was messing around with butterfly. He had a little sweep out of this position against Dennis Olsen 2 years ago. He was so proud of it, he kept talking about it.
This isn't Dennis Olsen.
That is the point. At this point, Paul Daly has to know the round is gone.
He's got to make sure he sees round two.
Exactly.
Look at that ability to throw strikes and stay structurally composed. That's not an easy thing to do. Most people would strike or pass. He's so good at switching back and forth and doing both at the same time. Look at that base.
The import of Rory McDonald starting fast. He's been fighting 5-round fights the last couple of years.
Yep.
Different dynamic. Still looking for an option. The round he's already got. Is he flirting with 10-8?
He's flirting with 10-8, yes. Had he passed guard,
Yes.
gotten dominant position a few more times, I'd go 10-8 right now. 10-9 to me, but a wipeout.
Gotta keep a good level.
Maybe the
Great
best
job on the mat.
first round. Probably Phil Davis against Como. I was trying to think of a best free agent first round.
Yeah, this would be
Considering the
it.
opponent, yeah.
Engaged just enough to set up the single leg, drove him right to the ground, and then pressure, pressure, pressure. Now, credit Paul Daly, because Rory McDonald never really got dominant position, wasn't able to pass, but ground and pound, short strikes, staying safe. Rory McDonald's kind of round.
And staying safe in that position. More critical now in the looser 10-8.
Yep.
Speaking of 10s. So in your view, Paul Daly did enough to keep that 10-9.
Yeah, Rory McDonald, or you could say Rory McDonald didn't do enough to get a 10-8. Never passed guard, was never able to get dominant position for very long. Briefly flirted with mount, but didn't land any big strikes. 10-9, definitely though, Rory McDonald. And I love what I'm seeing from the strikes of Rory McDonald. Nice head kick.
Another level change.
Just when Daly thought, oh, we can open up. Now it's a kickboxing match. That's when Rory goes to the takedown. Beautiful stuff. Right into side control.
Boy, this has been impressive.
Yeah.
Josh Thompson was slow to start. No Ben Henderson got run over by Andrei Koreshkov. Matt Mitrione won his debut, but he was coming off the ground and very nearly got knocked out. It is. Through 6 minutes, Rory McDonald has been everything he said he would be.
Paul Daly curling up, turning away. That is very, very dangerous. Can't defend those short strikes. If he turns anymore, he's going to give up his back, also giving up that left arm. A little too aggressive with that mount step over. Paul Daly right now just desperate for space. He's not getting any.
Where would cage rust manifest itself in a game like Rory McDonald's?
That's the hard. If he had been hesitant to strike, I would have suspected something. If he had been a gun shy with the takedown, fought from really far outside, that would have given it away. But he was confident with his strikes, and he set up his single leg. That's why he's here.
This is getting more and more impressive.
Bye-bye.
He got it.
Was that a debut or was that an audition for the title fight he is sure to be in the next time he steps into the Bellator cage?
He said with his Canadian confidence and his cold eyes that he was taken over. You can't make a bigger statement than the one Rory McDonald just made.
Against the
Cold,
champ.
calculated, precise.
Against the champ, Douglas Lima. Paul Semtex Daly was competitive, had his moments, landed his strikes. This fight was a one-sided blowout for Rory McDonald. Great stuff, confident on the feet, even more confident on the ground. But look at this step over here. Didn't have the hooks in, didn't matter. Underneath the chin, right there. Forget about that right hook, I don't need it. I'm under the chin, I'm squeezing. And that's a quick tap to a very tight rear naked choke. Forget the crowd, forget home field advantage. Rory McDonald is still Rory McDonald, my friends.
He keeps his emotions so close to the vest. But what a feeling that has to be for Rory McDonald after going 2 years without a win. The resume of Rory McDonald at age 27 is virtually unmatched. He beat the UFC World Champion Tyron Woodley, Damian Maia, BJ Penn, Nate Diaz, and he just rolls over Paul Daly in his Bellator debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke. Official time, 1 minute, 45 seconds into round number 2. The winner by submission, Rory, the Red King McDonald.
The true north, strong and free agent, Rory McDonald. Everything he said he would be is with Jimmy Smith.
I don't normally call you an emotional guy, but you are very, very happy right now. Talk about the emotions of having this promotional debut go so well for you.
Man, it's been a long time of layoffs, man. It's been a long 2 years, to be honest. It took a lot to stay focused, stay on track, focus in on what I was lacking in every department of my life. And I made sure that I checked off all those wrongs that I was doing, and it showed in the fight. I mean, Paul is one of the best guys that I've ever fought, and I had to be on point and at my best, and tonight I was at my best.
You engaged just enough to set up that takedown, but it looked like you were ready to hurt him, ready to kickbox, ready to step in with no fear. Is that how it felt?
Yeah, that's my style, man. Just whatever I see in the moment, I just strike. So that's what it was about tonight. Just being myself, letting it flow, and it all came out, and you can expect a lot more of that to come.
Speaking of more to come, Lorenz Larkin versus Douglas Lima at Madison Square Garden. What are your thoughts on that fight? What are your thoughts on taking on the winner?
Both great guys, both great fighters. It's going to be an amazing fight. I'll be there watching, but I guarantee you, I will take that belt from you, and I will take your health.
You want your health? Don't fight this man, the Red King, Rory McDonald. Give it up for him.